There we go. Also, while I have a minute, wanted to give a nice shout out here. G Fish, Enraged Aries, AH, John Doof, you guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting the stream. Really helps me take some of the burden off me. You'd be surprised just the time investment, and to be honest, electricity, use of hardware. Like, I have to get another computer because I basically can't use this one for anything else. So it means a lot. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. And Ag, thank you as well. Thank you for supporting the stream early, and I'll definitely look at Ren for you, man. No problem. I think I should move the camera to this other screen I keep looking at. Might make it look less weird. Here we go. Lee Toad, thank you, sir. Moby M, you're very vanilla. That's wonderful. That is just wonderful. Whoa, what is going on? Okay. Oh yeah, Hobie, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Hobie. I'm too white for my own good, sorry buddy. Oh, this is 15 minutes, that's why it's so confusing. Ren. Here we go, this is what I'm looking for. I definitely didn't enter here, I entered here. Alright, Ren. Ren is, dude, Ren's reminding me of Link even right now. It's got this, like, bullish stepping going on. I love it. It hit my first target. That happened actually a little bit ago, I forgot. Did we make it back to 10? Yep. Man, Ren definitely looks pretty good, man. It's still looking good. I took a gamble on it. Our boy Felipe tipped me off about it, and I was like, you know, man, I love that chart. I usually buy coins by the chart. I don't do coin research. Please feel free to educate me about any coin. I know very little about most of them. I buy by the chart, and I liked Ren here. Man, that is a strong looking coin. Yeah, Ren's got a one day bounce off the Kaijun. That's not too bad. Currently under the Tenkin on the daily. Very much like to see Ren close over 1010 here. Rejection from here would not be super ideal for another leg up. But I mean, at this point, this is a classic bull flag, which I hate to say because classic bull flags are, in my experience, just so rarely play out. Got 1, 2. I guess you could even say this is 3. Take those back off. I mean, Ren's up here on MACD bullish. A little 4-hour twist, that could be better. 4-hour cloud almost never gets broken up through. I don't know why. I have no explanation for that. Crossing down in the cloud. Trade Guru. I have not. Thank you, Todd. Let me see, Trade Guru. God, I hate Discord. Trade Guru, where did you post your chart? Riddles, please sell me that indicator. That would make my job easier. Price is upside down, by the way. Yo, Adriano, I'm in the house, man. And currently trying to find a chart that Trade Guru posted, but I did not see anything. Fibonacci. Yeah, Trade Guru, where did you post it? Like, where in the Discord? Charts? Nope. Alright, moving on. NEO. NEO, man. NEO has been pounded. I hold a good amount of NEO. I don't really trade it. I just have a little stash of them. And I plan to just leave them in the wallet. I'm doing what the proof of stake. I'm proof of staking it, man. I'm just leaving them in the wallet, and someday I'll go collect that gas. But probably not anytime soon. Where? A little trading view hack for you guys here. If you have not the normal version, like the $14 Pro, it's really not very expensive. You're limited to a certain amount of charts. It's like 10. Sometimes you need more than 10. All you have to do is go in there, click up here, select layout, and you can turn every one chart into 4 charts. So you actually have 44 charts. It's that's a nice little trading view hack for you guys. Dang, Neo, you are savaged. Oops. Okay. Yeah. And price to beat. Man, Neo is just off in no man's land, isn't it? Does anybody know what has the longest chart on Neo? Longest chart history? Here we go. Houbei has a little more. That's still not good. Let's see. Let's see. Bittrex. Alright, here we go, Bittrex. Thank you, bud. Let's check her out. Wow, that does... Neo does not look super great. Not looking super great, but... You got this. It's called stepping. You have bearish... exponential step? No. Bearish parabolic stepping. That is never a real good sign. Yeah, of course. Man. I would not buy Neo right now, personally. I bought mine quite some time ago, and I do not plan on picking up more. Man, it has so much room to drop. That is ridiculous. This is the issue with coins that really run hard. Really run hard in the beginning. There's just so much downside. Like, Neo went up 20,100%. When it hit that top, man, it has so much downside to go. It could, I mean, there, at any point, that's the thing that is so tricky about it is there's just not going to be a safe entry here. Maybe, possibly, down here, you see maybe a little support's made right about there. You have the missed pivot point. It's in like 75 area, not 75, 00075 area. But really, with the way alts have been going, and I like NEO, like I said, I hold mine. I don't give a shit really what happens to it. A lot of them have been testing their all-time lows. And buying right here, man, you have a potential 92% downside still. That's like to me, it's just a big risk. There's a lot of other coins that are way closer to bottoms or lounges traffic. Nice. Alright, Trade Guru, sorry man, I could not find it. Holy, what am I looking at? This is Trade Guru's chart. One thing we all learn, and to be honest, the stream has really helped me with that. Chart tidiness. It becomes important even for yourself. What am I looking at? But to show other people, man, obviously Trade Guru knows what's going on here. He probably knows where every line is, where they start, where they finish, but it can definitely be difficult for someone else to interpret it. Because we're seeing a lot of lines. Let's see. Ah, okay. Chart's inverted. That is certainly a good thing. I was like, why am I so lost? Here we go. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. What are we running into here? Optical art. This does remind me of optical art. I have not really watched him. I know he uses fib circles. I do not use fib circles. Honestly, in general, I don't use fib that often. I like to use it when I'm really lost and looking for any number of any kind. Like, I don't see anything here. Let's check fib. It's like a fallback for me because I know a lot of people are looking at fib. And that itself is going to be enough to get people looking there. Yeah, I will definitely look at your NEO chart then. Okay, you sent a better picture. Thank you, sir. I'm just having trouble where to start there. There we go. The only problem... Okay. Only problem is we don't have the scales, but I think we can all kind of infer where this is. This is the pattern we just, we're in right now. This is the drop today. I would be curious where this line came from. I know that you made it from here into here, clearly, but I would like to see some kind of supporting evidence with that. Like, maybe this point, because this is definitely an important point. This is a pivot point. Price was going down, changed direction, changed his mind. I'd like to see that connect somewhere previously to give, like a little more weight to the trend line. Top trend line, perfect. I guess. See, I don't really know how to interpret fib circles. I do see a very strong correlation right here. This looks very much like that fib circle was bossing it around. Trend line reject. I don't know, I guess Trade Guru's got to tell us. What do you think is going to happen? Are you saying that it might follow this line down? Or are you saying, I guess if I'm going to go by fib circle, a breakup would bring us here? And if it goes to the next circle, it'd be like up here. Hey, you know, everybody, we all chart differently, and we all like are at different places in charting. Every single person in here, I guarantee it, has at least one chart that looks like that. I know I've made countless charts, and I've showed people and been all excited and be like, dude, check this out. And people have just like laughed at me like, what? What are you even doing here, buddy? It's a laser light show. Let's see, where's our boy? Man, this Discord, I never know where people post stuff. Is it Ian? Follow the white line down. Yeah, I would, on Neo, getting back to Neo at least, I would definitely like to see some signs of life, man. I mean, it's just blood, no volume on the daily. I mean, I'm sure there is volume, but it's really stable. Just seems like the market's in agreement. We're selling Neo right now. I'd like to see, I mean, I'd look here, I'd look at 0075, see if we get some volume, see if we get a bounce. It's at least got to like break something. I mean, it broke maybe one downtrend at all its entire time, yeah. And let's see, probably not on a lot of volume. No. Broke this one downtrend line, not much volume. Nobody was into it. John, no, I did not do that. I can't say your name, so I'm just gonna type it. Where the chart, bro? Solar system, planet, orbits moon. What happened? What's going on? Something going on? ZZZ Bitcoin. It's Ian. Which chart? Ian. Did you post a new one? Or is this Neo? Oh yeah, here we go. Whew. Whew. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Open original. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, bud. This is probably a little harsher view than where I was going with it, but like I said, there's just so much downside on Neo right now. If you love Neo and it's your favorite coin and you believe in Neo, I mean, that doesn't mean you have to sell it right now. Yeah, crypto is crazy, man. If Bitcoin sheds more dominance, we could see coins even like this turn around for no reason. I just personally wouldn't bet on it. And yeah, this is what we're probably looking at. I mean, until we get a confirmation of alt season blowing up, I just would look to the bottoms of BTC pairs on alts. There's not much reason to not. You know, you could say news or something, but really what it's going to be is Bitcoin sheds dominance and alts are going to take some back. Hold up one sec, I just heard the door. You were talking about that last night. Yep. Alfresco is right on the money there. If you ever receive, like, they call it dust, it's very small amounts, maybe pennies or fraction of pennies in your wallet. Basically, it's like a crypto phishing kind of scam. Their goal is to get you to spend it with another transaction, and I think this is it. Alfresco, feel free to correct me. Trying to get you to spend it so that when you send it, your other wallet addresses are filling in. So say you send a large amount and you include that, you can see the other addresses sent with it, and it's a way of kind of tracking who owns what wallets, something like that. As far as I know, they're not usually targeted. I mean, maybe they are for big accounts, but they're usually just kind of like a lotto. Like they just send it out to many accounts and see what kind of data they can get back, something like that. Yep, Chi-Ching Chang, right on the money there. I mean, good security practice, man. If you see a transaction come in that's pennies, like, you know you didn't send yourself pennies, especially when the wallet isn't from you. There are wallets that have an option to disable spending dust. I would absolutely recommend enabling that. It's good to just do it because crypto is about privacy. Well, it's about decentralization, pseudo privacy. It's just good practice. Just keep information about yourself out of the hands of others. That's why I say in this chat, don't tell people how much crypto you have. Honestly, it might be best to just tell people you don't have crypto at all. But certainly don't. I hear people in here like, I have blah 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 bitcoins, or that's just painting a target on you. I know that sounds paranoid. You can ask the guys in here. I'm not really a tinfoil hat guy, but not really a conspiracy guy. But that is true. Like that might not be a lot of money now, but maybe someday it is, and you're in a chat with 200 people. You know, maybe there's someone keeping tabs. Like I doubt they're targeting you, but in time that might be worth a lot of money, and now someone knows you have that, and maybe now you're a target. Like me, I don't have any. I have 0 Bitcoin, I have 0 Litecoin, my portfolio is empty. That's just what you should say, you know. You're giving them a risk reward factor when you let them know what you have. CoinMarketCap is not accurate. No, it is not. CoinMarketCap has weird data on it. I don't know where they get their data from. I use CoinGecko, by the way. Let me link that. I hope that's the right link. I just typed that out. CoinGecko. Actually, let me pull that up. I want to make sure I'm not sending you guys to some weird site. Yep, CoinGecko. That's what I use when I want to look at market caps or alt market caps, etc. They have a lot better data. I cannot tell you the technicalities of why or how, but I can tell you that they do. In my experience, I've seen a lot of bad data on CoinMarketCap. Fresco. Yep, and to be honest, like dude, this is crypto. It's about decentralization. It's not about ego. It's not about, who has the most or something. Like, we're all on the same team. And I know I mean, even out of personal experience, like, it can, like, hurt in a way. When you feel something's happening and someone else feels the other way, like, you're both feeling emotionally. Crypto is a very emotional thing. That's why I think this community is really important. When times are tough, or when you're feeling down about it, or whatever it is, like, it's really nice to just have people there, just going through the same thing with you. Maybe they're not going through the same thing, but at least they're willing to listen. Like our friends and family, they don't care. If they're not in crypto, they almost certainly are sick of hearing you talk about it. Especially your spouse is probably sick of hearing you talk about it. So just try to remember that. I don't know. I try to stay as much like Bitcoin as I can. Like, Bitcoin doesn't have opinions. Bitcoin, Bitcoin doesn't hate people. Bitcoin, it just does it, and it doesn't sweat. It doesn't sweat what other people do. It just kind of exists on its own. And I think we all can, like, find value in striving to be similar. Dang, Bitcoin, you are boring. I was hoping it'd be exciting for this. Maybe we put on lower time frames. Nope. Definitely it looks like a bear flag. Although, I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen like a bear flag or a bull flag like really pan out when it looks, like, to me this last day is like, that's a bull flag, so of course it breaks down. I don't see like good examples of either. Like here, bear flag. I mean, we had like a fake break, but then it went up. Bear flag, up. This is pretty bear flaggy. Bear flag, up. Arguably, like, yeah, a little bull flag going here, down. A little bull flag here, down. And on a bigger time frame, here is like a bear flag, but this is kind of an ugly bear flag. That actually broke down. There you go. Bam. But that like takes a while to even find them. Yeah, this is arguably a bull flag, and really it just went sideways and then up. I don't put much stock in the bear flag, bull flag in crypto type thing. Maybe I just don't know how to use them. Welcome you guys to teach me, but why can't you have metallic paint on your new Aston? Where did my dominance chart go? Lanicious, you must have been sleeping like a few hours ago, cause it moved. Man, I hope Ren goes up. I bought that right here, and I was like, I'll just wait. I mean, when I buy a coin for the first time, I put so little into it. That's like a part of my emotional management. It's very hard to get emotional over like $20 you just throw into a coin. The more you, like, the harder you go in or out, like, that's why I never do like 100% in, 100% out with my portfolio ever. The higher percent you take out or put into something, the more emotions you're gonna have, the more trigger ready you're gonna be. If you put 20 bucks into a coin and it goes up to 500 bucks, you might take it. That's a great profit. You want that profit, cool. But if you put $500 into a coin and it goes up to 1,000, you're probably taking it right away because you're like, shit, I don't want to lose that 500. And by making small entries, you really can build a position with like very little emotional attachment. And that's what I've done with a lot of coins. And I really don't care where they go. If they keep going down, I'll just buy a little bit more as they go down. Ace, yes, that's what we were just saying. Coin market cap is not accurate. Why are we? Is dominance calculated? I didn't even check. I thought it was by trading view. I got too many charts up. Ooh, stock market wrecked. Yep. Yeah, I can see that. Let's put a line there. We'll remember that. How do you spell it? Ayabir. That's the name of the game. That is really the name of the game, Vitaly. Emotions, you've probably seen it. It's the reason why Bitcoin always, it's like every time I sell it, it goes up. Every time I buy it, it goes down. Well, Bitcoin it's not playing against you. Like, it doesn't know you bought it and now it's like, haha, I'll go down. It's just when you're feeling emotional, there's a reason. There's some reason or something that makes sense to you, and that makes sense to other people. So those people are experiencing that emotion too. And that's what Bitcoin takes advantage of it. Fear and greed. When people are greedy, it's just a matter of time till somebody dumps on it, takes profit. So removing emotion is really, honestly, the only way like I'm even a half decent trader. Just removing the emotion. I think every single bad, like really bad trade I've had has been because I was emotional. I put too much in at one time or took too much out at one time, and like my emotions just got the best of me, and I was like, oh man, this is a terrible buy, or a terrible sell, and I have to get it back, and then screwed. Oh, Felipe, did you enter Link? I rebought some Link actually yesterday. Let's take a look at that too. Ayabur, how do you? How do you say her name? Felipe, yes, Link. Dude, I'm so ADD. Feel free to keep me on track. Where's my Link chart? Link. On the fucking money, boys. On the money, boys. I love that. I would not get super excited yet, but you gotta love when you make a call 40 days out, and it just bounces right there. That is as good as it gets, and certainly is not the standard. Can never expect your calls are going to work out like that all the time. This was my indication. This was my confirmation right here. July 24th-ish. One day Ichimoku cloud, and we got dumped down the Tenkin. We bounced off the Kaijun, dumped down the Tenkin, rejected by the Tenkin, rejected by the Tenkin, like KO. That's gonna get down. Yeah, 27% drawdown. Oh, I guess I get to put another goodbye here. Although, statistically, I feel every time you tell yourself something's a good buy, it's like just waiting to make you feel stupid. And where was I? 36. Yeah, right here. Oh, this target never played out. Although maybe it'll play out later. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Ah! Alright. Good sell. Goodbye. I hope you guys have the voice that I have in my head when I say that. Dang, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's sweet. Nice, and we're above the Tenkin already. Just got a break, what, 21, 6, 8, 7-ish. Break this and things are looking roll fancy for Link again, out of nowhere. Let's check her out. Ooh, 4-hour oversold, nice bounce up. I would love to see something like this, like maybe a few candles pass. I would say maybe hit top of this trend. Kai June up would be really ideal. Let's actually pull this, and we did see it here though, and that was a fake out, so totally on the table. Might be time to take profit on that pretty soon even. I would like, I think a good stop could be just trailing this Tenkin line. Let's get one of these. No, that's not right. I'm still getting confused on this copy bars. Yeah, volume is still low. Let's see though. What was our volume looking like before? Yeah, we're getting low volume right before these pumps with the spikes. So, I mean, look out for a big volume candle. That's really what it is. That's if Link has another leg up, man, that's where it's going. It's gonna need big old green candle. I don't even know where to though. Link's out in space. That's why I didn't really want to rebuy it. It wouldn't be too bad. 46. Moby is legendary. Well, welcome, Moby. Your boy Felipe is pretty legendary, too. Sam Collins. Today is really the first day I've ever been on voice and video streaming in my lifetime. Yes, hit like, thank you. Thank you. No idea what happened to Ivanka Trump. Yep, I agree. Landlicious, I try really never to do that. So many, I'm sure that gets people popular when they're like, buy at this number and yeah, you'll be Lambo millionaire. And then it like happens to work out. I'm sure that gets people a lot of attention. It's just a matter of time until they're wrong and their audience doesn't understand that. They don't understand that like this person isn't always right. They're trying to come off as if they're always right. You know, it's a little deception and it's a little ignorance on the investor's part as well. But you know, it's like everybody has to make their own trades. I'll show people where I'm looking, what I'm, you know, if I enter a trade and I'm confident about it, you know, like I'll show people this is where I'm going to long from or something, but I try really to never give specifics like that. It just gets people wrecked because, like I was saying, what that means to me, you know, saying, okay, looking for a possible long entry here in the 50 MA. That does not mean I'm going to go 100x with my entire portfolio because it's guaranteed to go up. You know, like this is a spot where maybe I'll take a little long and I'll have a stop, you know, down maybe here, only like a few points under, looking for a bounce, and I'll stop it out once it's in profit. But to someone else, when they, you know, you see these tubers saying like, we're going to this number, that number, like so many people get wrecked. It is like just such a bad thing for the community. Ayaber. Is it Ayaber? How is that one? Ace, I agree. I think what I commonly do, I say I have a lot of alts and they're pretty red. When I make a buy, I'm layering down in these alts, buying cheaper and cheaper, never buying more expensive. I never allow my buys to be higher than the previous buy on alts. I normally aim for 25 to 50% lower on each time I'm averaging down. But each time that one of those fills, I'm setting a sell. I'm setting a sell on the opposite side. So like, I buy 25% down. Now I'm going to go look at my coin average. What's my average cost per coin? I'm going to place a sell 50% above that or whatever percent above that. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not, when I do these trades, I'm not going in and out in a second. Like, you don't buy blood expecting to be out of that trade quickly. You're expecting to get big returns. You're not expecting to be in and out. That's capital that you're putting on the sideline and saying, you know, this is a higher risk to return, and I'm okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, don't get into alts yet. There will be a time. I guarantee this. Now, there's a lot of skepticism. There will be a time. I'm not claiming to know when it'll be, if it'll be soon or not, but there'll be a time where pretty much any alt that's traded, and it'll be pretty obvious. You'll be able to buy it and wait, I don't know, 48 hours, and you'll probably be able to sell it for more than you bought it for. That time is absolutely not this minute, but there will be a time when dominance does take a beating, and when it does, you'll see that. You'll see like pretty much every single alt raise some percent. Pretty much all of them will be green. If you're not willing to take a higher risk trade, like if you're newer, or if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of patience, don't buy alts right now. That would be my opinion. That's my opinion. That's not financial advice, but I would not buy alts. Ian Barnes. Okay, that's way easier than Ayabir. Alright, well, I mean, I trust CoinGecko. They might not be perfect, but I trust them way more than CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap is like, it's like saying you trust the dollar. You trust the dollar to be wrong. You trust it to go down 2% in value a year. Like, trusting CoinMarketCap is just trusting a loss. CoinGecko is much more, I would say, reputable. I'm not going to say they're perfect. I don't really know what you're talking about. It's not accurate. I'm sure it's not perfectly accurate, but it's something. You can try to calculate that yourself in real time if you wanted. Alfred, one of my biggest fans, Alfred. Thank you. I'm happy that you're here for the first live sesh. Sabrina Wu. Yeah, that's a real statement. She said, with leverage trading, I don't need alts anymore. How do I word this? A big reason for alts was essentially to have a leverage trade. It was to gain Bitcoin while Bitcoin was going up. So it's kind of the same idea. I do look at alts like leverage, except they don't really have a liquidation point. They're a little bit safer, but I still think that alts maybe they won't be the same. A lot of these bags I started before there really, I think, any leverage trading was offered. No, Kraken existed. But yeah, a lot of the leverage that exists now did not exist a few years ago. I think that is anyone's guess how that's going to affect the market going forward. I don't personally, in my opinion, I don't really think it's a big deal. Most of these like futures and things are traded on paper. They're settled in dollars or opened with dollars. At some point, I mean, maybe there's just not enough dollars to settle or whatever, but Bitcoin was essentially created because of things like leverage, derivatives, financial monetary derivative type stuff. So I don't think it long term will jive well with it. I think that places that offer leverage, I think it really is probably just a matter of time. That clock could be a very long clock. It could be, many, many years. But at some point, the math doesn't add up. You can't sell 2 Bitcoin if you only have 1 Bitcoin. The math doesn't work somewhere. They pretty much rely on not everybody wanting their Bitcoin at the same time. So I would put a lot more faith or a lot more weight on Bitcoin traded futures. That I would. But paper to me it's just not. I don't think it has the impact people think it does. I think it incentivizes different sides of the trade, but I don't think it controls it. Yogi the Bear. I just put that together actually. Tom is on hit rod. MFer. FBMA long to the moon. It's hard to look at the charts and talk and read the chat. I don't know how these guys do it. One Bitcoin is always one Bitcoin, man. $1 is not always $1. I know that sounds weird, but it is not. Hell yes, Tomas. VTC, brother. I have quite a bunch of VTC still. I actually was really lightly mining it over the winter just for fun, and to heat my house. Thank you, Hanny. I've been meaning to do this. It's just been, there's a lot that goes on to make this happen. It seems easy, but I really had to learn a lot of different skills to get this together, and I had a lot of help from a lot of people. That's been great. So thank you to all those people you know who you are out there. Christian Hansen, dude, every single time someone starts holding Bitcoin, man, they always think it's the worst time. Put it this way. Let's see. Well, either way. Put it this way. In 2017, people were buying it at twice the price. So you're 100% up on people, some people who started. There's a saying, what is it? The best day to buy Bitcoin, I guess, if you're holding, is yesterday. So Hanny, yeah, I mean we're in this downward freaking bear channel still. Oh my god, I gotta answer the door. Here to embarrass myself, you know that. Hiya Burns, you can teach me anything and everything, buddy. Probably not right now, though. Oh man, you guys lip reading was so on point. We heard a click. I'm still muted? What the heck? Still? What is going on? Oh. Well, you missed it. You guys missed it, sorry. Technical difficulties. It was just play-by-play, 72 hours of perfect calls coming up, so I totally forgot them though, so yeah, can't share me. No, I did not. No. Probably just a bunch of rambling. There we go. Town's back, keep vaping. Yeah, now cheers me, Ace. Let's cheers. That's how I should end the video segments. Like Ninja. Like I just smoke screen it and then like I'm gone. It's just over. Just leaves you wondering what happened. Yeah, well, I don't know. Bitcoin's being boring. I think, yeah, I'm sure you didn't hear this. One thing I did say is I'm still feeling, even if we are going to go down, test these levels, I'm hard pressed to see it not at least make an attempt back up to like where this 50 is, 11.5-ish. At least just to stop stop out new shorts. This is not really enough movement to really kill any new shorts. What even percent are we at here? 1.69, so like, I don't know. Even 50x shorts are still open, possibly. Like, we come up here. This is the way I've been trying to think more is, like, where does Bitcoin have to move to stop out people on leverage? And it seems to happen. So 2.7, that's a lot heavier. That's going to stop out a lot more new shorts. Yeah, pretty much everybody. I don't think many people were longing really this candle. Maybe there was some longs right here. Probably none. Probably none till like here-ish. So I'm thinking we get at least a little rally here. There's a bunch of Tenkan and Kaijun lines there across time frames. I prefer you anonymous. Oh. That's sad. Unfortunately, I am a person. Yeah, good. I guess this is just like a wait and see, This may just continue on for a while. Maybe put a nice, like, another little wick here. Try to trick everybody to think it's going back up. That's what I would do if I controlled Bitcoin. Oof. 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 Oof my bones. Although, here's something interesting. This is definitely interesting right here. This right here. So what was that? The 27th of July's drop. Where is that? Huh. Ooh, that could be interesting. Alright, so this is definitely, this is something I find interesting. I see a good amount of similarity right here to right here. I like that. I mean, this is somewhat promising. That'd be great to see a repeat of this at the top of the channel. That'd be amazing. I'm not gonna bet on that, but you see this like sharp drop from pretty roughly the same spot. This is also what, the 15 minutes, so yeah. So we're not gonna, nothing on the 15 minutes ever gonna be identical. We got a drop from like roughly the same spot, a little double bounce here in the oversold, and then kind of like a curved, bouncy upward slope. Yeah, that seems to be playing out pretty good. I would love for that to be this. If these were the same moves, that would be really great. Let's actually use that fancy tool here and see what it looks like. Yeah. This will be amazing. This is just hopium. Yeah, this is pretty hopium. 50-minute pattern. Yeah, that could be anything. That would be really cool. Actually, I have a chart that looks a lot like that. Yeah, that looks a lot like this. This is also hopium. But it's pretty cool that those are pretty similar. You know what? Let's get rid of this. It's messing up my chart. I can see that. Nice little dip. Wow, that is interesting. Because this chart was made from totally different stuff. This chart, or this like little pattern bar copy, was not made at all from this. So that's kind of cool. We're seeing like two different mirroring patterns possible. I mean, we may not get this at all, you know, we may go lower, but it is interesting. I like the way that that looks. I like how similar that is. You can see like just this flat drop from pretty much the same spot. I bet there's a little bounce here if we look. Yep, there it is. A little bounce here. Pretty much the exact same spot. That is nice. They're like 1.5 RSI away from each other. Little drop, and then this kind of bouncy, rounded move up. And we're just gonna have to watch it, but we're kind of seeing the same thing here. That would be quite fancy. I'm gonna not make this visible because I don't want people to think this is actually what I'm saying is gonna happen. Let's see. No. It already does kind of look similar. Can't see that. I think that's still too visible. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of mirroring going on, which is why this like rejection here from the top of this channel was so odd to me, because it was like a new. To me, it looked like a new pattern was emerging, but then we're really seeing a lot of mirroring going on in general, which is pretty typical though. Hey, thanks, Bricky. Sorry if I butcher people's names. I'm very American and white. Brisilu Nelutu. Did my best. I don't know, man. Bitcoin's a salty thing. Everyone's salty. That's just kind of how it is. Just have to remember, at the end of the day, we are all on the same team. We're all here. We're all here. We're all in crypto, man. Bears, bulls. It's easy to hate each other because we're all pumped up on emotion and stuff. But like, man, nobody would be here if they really hated crypto. Like, I really don't think anybody would be here. They wouldn't be in this chat. Even the trolls that come in, I think that they maybe even secretly like it. You know, no matter what they say. I don't know why you'd waste your time. There's so many other venues to troll. Like what? What's the point? Alright. Well, this has been a solid what? How long have I even been on? Oh no, did it not record? That would make me sad. No, I think it did.